Yeah, hello everyone. In previous class, we have seen XML based APIs, how to execute XML based API test cases. We have seen get request and post request, how to validate the XML response, how to read XML content dynamically, how to update it. We have integrated to this REST assured framework. We have seen that. And we got one issue, that is rendering issue. Rendering issue, right? That XML file not properly rendered in the HTML document because it has a XML content will have a greater than and less than symbols. Greater than and less than symbols it will have. Because of that, what will happen? It's got rendered only numbers. Numbers in the request. Let me show you. What are the what changes we have to do is somewhere. Okay, 1 second. Okay, this one. What we have to do? We have to do less than and greater than symbols in the payload. Either it is in a response payload or request payload. In the XML type of request, when you are handling, we have to replace this greater than less than to support the HTML. So that it will render. If you replace with the HTML command, less than means we have to and symbol LT colon or greater than and symbol GT colon. So that right, it will populate. See, now it is rendered properly. Previously, it is rendered only numbers 5 and 4. That's it. Remaining content not properly rendered. Because of this less than and greater than symbols, we can replace this so that if it has, it will replace. Otherwise, it will ignore it. Simple. Right. So that it will render the payloads in the HTML document properly. That is one thing. Fine. In today's class, all right, in today's class, what we want to learn? In today's class, what we are trying to learn is how to support multiple environments. Right. This is the in every real time. In every real time, this is the challenge we will get. How to support our framework in multiple environments. I want to execute in dev environment. I want to execute in QA environment. I want to execute in UAT environment. I want to execute in production environment. I want to support my framework in all the environments. Right. What are the changes we have to do it? What are the changes we have to do it? Right. We'll see what are the changes. Currently, right, there is no environment specific changes. Just we have created a framework. Just it will execute whatever test data we have given. Whatever test data we have given, endpoint, whatever we have given, it will execute. But if you want to execute in currently we have QA environment, dev environment, if you want to execute, it will not support. It will not support. So we have to do few modifications to support it. How to enable multiple environment support. So first thing is we have to create a suits. Suits is fine. Suits also we have test cases are same only. Test case is same only. Only what it will change. Mostly data will change. Test data will change. Mostly, is there any environment specific validation? We can add it by adding the if and else condition. We can do that. But a major thing is we have to handle Excel files, JSON files, property files. These are all how to read based on the environment. So how to structure our data? Let me create a one folder, Excel test data. I will move this to Excel test data. Okay, so that it will be very clear. JSON and Excel. Okay, fine. Now, what changes we have to do while creating? We should follow some standards. Suppose dev environment. I will keep it as a dev underscore test data. And If I want it tomorrow, I want to execute one more environment QA, or I want to execute QA1, QA2. Sometimes we will have QA1, QA2 like that. Based on that, we can create the prefix. We can append it. Suppose QA1. Now I want to UAT like this. Whatever environments. If we have a QA1, QA2, QA3, or dev1, dev2, just make it. Make with the prefix. So now what are the changes? If you simply create the Excel files, it will not run. If you simply change like this, it will not work out. So what we have to do? We have to do in the code. Code wise also we have to do some changes. So what I will do while running the program, I will pass. While running the program, I will pass one environment variable. Suppose I am running this Excel file. Okay. While running, while run configuration, I will go to run configuration. I will pass one environment variable. Okay, these are the all test cases. So let me delete it. These are all we don't require. So it will confuse. Just will create a only one. Okay. Now what is the project? We can double click. It will come the new configuration. This is the project we need to select, and we have to select the suite. What is the suite? We will get here user. What is the suite? Okay, just apply. Now arguments we have to in the VM arguments we have to send. Okay, I will do -d env. I want to execute in QA environment. Environment variable I will set. From Jenkins also we can pass or GitLab also we can pass different whatever we have CI/CD pipelines, right? We can pass it. From local we can pass from the Eclipse IDE or IntelliJ IDE or command prompt, and we can pass like this -d env equal to QA. So I want to execute in QA environment. So we can read that environment variable. Based on that, we can read the same name. Here QA underscore we have given, same name should match with, so that it will be very easy for us to read the test. Now, while loading the Excel file, right here we need to decide. We have to simple logic we have to write to load the Excel file. Okay, fine. How to read that? System dot get property, system dot get property, system dot get property env. What is the environment? We are giving the environment and string environment. Okay, this environment, what we will do here, we will append prefix. Right, we are following the some structure environment underscore test data, so that it will be very easy for us. Otherwise, it will become difficult for us. So underscore we will give there, and here just we will append the environment. Environment. That's it. So just we'll see whether it is correctly reading or not. We can run in a debug mode. We can verify it. Okay, we can go to run configuration. Okay, this is the file user X. We can name it so that it will be very easy. Our suit name. Okay, arguments we have given -d env qa. Just we will run it in the just close this. Then it will come here. First, if you run the first step, then it will come here directly. We can debug it in here. All right, we can run it from on top. If you want to run directly, you can run user Excel. If you want to debug, you can debug. Okay, now we will see. First, we are reading environment variable. You can also make it as a default test data. If there is anything you want, you can also make it as a default. If environment is not there, sometimes some cases environment will not be there. In those cases, you can read the default environment. We can provide default environment also, but if it is mandatory means, so go to F6, what is coming? Environment, QA. Now, if you see the path, it will load QA underscore test data. Right. Now, our test cases will run against the QA environment. It will read the test data. Okay, we have read, okay, data provider is a Excel data provider only. So it will run against our QA data. From UAT, you have to change the endpoints. All the in QA we have different endpoints. In dev also we have to change the endpoint. Data will be, we need to change data only, but the logic will be same. Test cases will be same only. Only test data will be changed. Okay, only that is the change we have to do. Suppose if I want to run it on a dev environment, what I will do, just go to run configuration. We can make it as a dev. Simply run it. Now it will load the dev environment. We no need to load all the Excel sheets. That is also sometimes some people will do that. Right, that mistake. Could not initialize the class. We are getting some issue. No class def found error. Could not util Excel util class. Why? Just if we are getting any issues, just we what we will do. We will do, okay, Maven clean install. We will do the Maven clean install. Okay, select the project. Goals, what we have to do, clean, install, just skip the test cases. We don't run, just build the project. Just build the project. Okay, once it is done, okay, what, okay, make sure that it should be dev. It should matches whatever we have given. Okay, fine. Then run it again. We'll see if any issues, we'll debug and see it. So API Excel test, right? Just if we are getting this type of issues, just clean the project and then right click and Maven update the project. Right, do these things. Okay, do those things, run it again. Okay, still we are getting issues. What is the issue we are getting? Okay, we'll debug and see. We'll debug it. Right, you should know the debugging. Very, very important debugging. If you know the debugging, you can easily find out what is the issue we are getting. Environment. Okay, dev. Okay, path. What is the path extent? Mouse over. Uh, okay, dev underscore test data dot xlx. Okay, fine. Okay, while reading the file, we are getting the issue. What is the issue? Package java.io, more than one module, unnamed java.base formatter. Why we are getting this? Okay, let me cross check, maybe due to Excel issue. QA, just now we have executed QA, right? QA it's work fine. Oh, we are getting everywhere issue. Suddenly, what is the issue we are getting? Caused by exception. Error reading Excel file. Exception initializer. Why we are getting issue? Let me cross check in the System Explorer. We get okay. I think right. I got the issue. Path we are giving wrong, right? We have created a folder, right? That is the issue. Right? We have to give the correct path. We have created folder, but Excel test data. This Excel file is under. We have created a new file. That's why we are getting a error. It is unable to find the Excel file. That is the issue. Okay. Sometimes right a simple issue, but it will take time. Okay. Now it is executing fine. No issues. Okay. It's executing. That okay. Just it's fine. Now reading the Excel file. Now quickly we'll change into. We'll see another tomorrow you want to execute in dev environment, just change the environment and create the test data sheet. That's it. Right, that's it. See, it is working fine, no issues. So like this, we can add the simple piece of logic in the reading while reading the Excel. No need to read all the Excel files. See, some people will do that is the mistake. Why to read all the Excel files? We don't require. Whichever environment we are executing, read only that test data. Right? Don't no need to read all the Excel data. Only that one only. And then JSON. Right. Our framework will support both Excel. We can read it from the Excel and we can read it the JSON also. We have written such a method framework. It will support all. So here also what we can do, simple same thing. We can change to test data like QA. Either same format, follow the same format, either small or capital. QA underscore test data and then dev underscore test data, test data dot JSON. Here what we have to do similarly in the JSON util, go to JSON util while reading the code, just we can get the string environment, fetch the environment, system.get property, what is the variable name, and env we have given. Here just we need to add that environment variable. Okay, fine. Just add the environment underscore. Right? We have to give the underscore environment underscore. Simple this change. Okay, we can create. Okay, fine. Next thing what we have to do, just we have already we can make it simple debug point and verify it. But we need to execute API JSON test. This is the one of the test case to read the data from the JSON. Just we can run it right click, run as debug test. Right, just click on the effect directly. It will now move to next debug point effect environment. We are getting oh, okay, because why we got a null? Why we got null? That is the important. Right, we ran using the directly test case. Right, we did not given any environment here. So that is the one more issue. If we directly run it, JSON test data arguments, we have to every suit file we have to provide this environment whenever we create the environment. We have to provide the environment variable. Otherwise, it will not execute. Okay, click on effect. Okay, now we will see dev. It came correctly. Okay, fine. Test cases, we'll see. Okay, fine. It's running fine. Right, it's working fine. That's it. What we have done, if you want to support your framework multiple environments, so what are the things we have done? We have added one environment variable while running the test cases. While running the test cases, we can give to arguments and VM arguments. While running the Maven command also, same thing. From Maven also, same command we will do, same thing. And then we have provided all the sheets, Excel sheets, environment underscore and JSON also environment underscore. And we read that property environment in the load Excel in the Excel util and JSON util we read that environment variable and we dynamically pass to it path. Right. These are the simple changes. By using these changes, we can simply run it in our multiple environments. We can run it simply in multiple environments. If you want to add system variable, right here environment now we can get it from system dot get property environment. Right, we can get it so that it will add dynamically environment variables. Environment variable. Right. Okay, fine. These are the things we can do simple these changes and it will support multiple environments. I think if you have any questions or doubts, if you have any suggestions, please comment in the video so that I can take those things. If you have doubts, you can also ping. I can respond to that. If you like the video, please like, click on the like button, share to your friends, and comment on the video. Subscribe to the channel. If you don't subscribe to the channel, please subscribe so that every week I will come up with a new videos. It will be useful for all the automation engineers. Okay, fine. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Bye.